We traveled east, over the mountains and into the vast deserts of broken lands. As the days passed, my companion told me of himself, that he had once been a great warrior, and that a dark and secret burden now weighed heavily upon him. We traveled for an eternity across that arid wasteland. How long? I couldn't say. And always, a dark cloud seemed to follow us just over the horizon. Finally, the journey ended. We climbed the last bridge. There below us lay our destination. The shining jewel, Loot Lane, with a great sea beyond. We made camp that last night. Perhaps it was the warm desert wind or the sound of the ocean, but for the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not my own. I beheld a vision of a great man, the mage, Talrasha. You were there too, Tyrael. I remember seeing you in my dream. His brethren had cornered a great demon, Baal, Lord of Destruction, who had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to imprison the demon within a sacred stone. Yet when their attempts failed, Talrasha selflessly volunteered to contain the demon within himself, completing the prison. He instructed his brethren to bind him within a tomb, buried under the sand, there to wrestle with the demon for all eternity.
Now you know what I seek, Marius. This is my brother. Sleep now. We set out with the dawn.
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Loot Lane. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
Good day. Greetings, honored traveler. I am Jaren, Lord of Loot Lane, and I bid you welcome to my fair port city. I am glad to know that once again, caravans are free to travel through the Western Pass. For some time now, we have been under siege by an evil power that I cannot identify. Strange, it all began when a dark wanderer came this way, looking for the tomb of Talrasha. No one knows exactly where Talrasha, keeper of Baal, is entombed, but it is certain to be far out in the desert. Now my people whisper tales of the dead rising from their tombs, and horrible creatures lurking amongst the moonlit dunes. Even I have witnessed things which I cannot explain. I've ordered the port closed and all trade ships moored until I am sure that my city is safe. Atma, the tavern keeper, has an important mission for you. Go see her immediately. You'll find her on the other side of town. Now I must return to the palace. I apologize, but I can't invite you in. Things are rather a mess right now. When you arrived, Wariv's caravan had been long overdue. With all of the evil that's arisen in the land, I'm surprised he got through it all. For trade in magic and the like, see Drognin or Lysander. Drognin is the wisest man I know, without equal in magic and ancient lore. Poor Lysander is nearly deaf, but he's a reliable potion chemist. For travel back west, see Wariv, whom you already know. Our own Farah is a fine and honest armorer, and she can heal wounds as well. Elzix is the innkeeper, and may also have some items to trade. Grays, the mercenary captain I hired to secure the gates of Lut Gholein, keeps order in town as well. There are others here too. I'm sure you'll meet most of them. Just look around.
Now that Andariel is dead, I can return and outfit the rogues properly. Once I've made some trades here, I'll be free to head back to their monastery. Let me know if you want to travel along. That old desert fox Elzix is as crafty as they come. Years back, he made off with a small fortune of my caravan's wares. I certainly never expected to see him so domesticated.
Not here.
You may not pass.
How do I know I can trust you, You may be as shifty as that pack rat Elzix who runs the inn. But if you need a potion, though, I suppose I can make you one. For a price, of course. There's nothing. The right portion, Cap. No, I have great faith in Grays. He seems to have things well in hand.
I know much about the ancient religions. I was trained as a paladin of Zakarum in the Eastern Koras Temple many years ago. Atma is a good, loving woman, but I fear she will succumb to her despair and hatred. Good day.
Yes? I talked at length with Wariv as we crossed the desert from Kandurus. He has many fascinating tales of the dangers of the desert. His experience may be useful to you.
Good day. I don't expect this of you, but if you want to help me, I would be grateful. In the sewers below our city, there lurks a horrid creature that hungers for human flesh. The creature has killed many, including my son and my husband. If you destroy it, I will reward you. Please, be careful though. That beast has taken enough from us already. The sewer entrance is through the trapdoor, just up the street. Tell me your troubles. The creature makes its lair in the tunnels beneath the city. He butchered my husband and son. I simply cannot bear to talk about it. Mashif seldom patronizes my establishment. I think he prefers to stay out there on his leaky ship.
Hey, you're a barbarian, aren't you? Ferocious as the wild beasts of the north. That's what they say. I suppose you've come to help save this city. You needn't bother. Grays seems to have this place locked down nice and tight. Not that I couldn't have done the same. I've proven my valor in combat plenty of times. Sure, I hear lots of what goes on. Did you hear about the harem guilds? They were the only... Sure, I hear lots of what goes on. Did you hear about the harem guilds? They were the only ones allowed to hide out in the palace when the raids started. It figures. Hey, don't touch my drink, or I'll bore a hole into your skull with my thumb.
I've heard that you are responsible for banishing Andariel back to the burning hells. I'm impressed, stranger. That couldn't have been easy. My name is Drognan, and I know what you're up against, my friend. You ought to look over my inventory of items for trade. Elzix is a sly one, I'll give him that. Of course, he never tries to cheat me. He knows what my magic skills can do. Elzix is a... Farah and I have been talking about the creature recently. From my studies, I have deduced that it is Radamant the Fallen, an ancient Herodric mummy that has for some reason left his tomb to prey on mortals. I'm doing some more research now. If you check back later, I may have some more insight as to his nature.
bet you wonder how this town manages to stay safe with all the trouble going on out in the desert. Well, I can tell you that it's got nothing to do with the local town guards. They're all in the palace for some reason. Jaren hired me and my mercenaries to help keep the peace around here. We're not cheap, but we're the best this wasteland has to offer. Geglash is an imposing warrior, but he's never been able to back down from a fight. One of these days, his pride will be the death of him. I've personally found some of that devil's victims washed up out of the sewer. Often they are missing limbs or a head, and their bodies have always been skinned. At first, the creature raided the town at night. That's how Atma lost her family. Now we've got him barricaded in the sewers. You're safe up here on the surface, but every now and again, some fool wants to be a hero and heads down to the waste tunnels with a pig sticker.
You look like a sturdy adventurer. You know, I used to be quite the scoundrel in my day. I led the fiercest group of bandits who ever terrorized these sands. Nowadays, I run this here inn and pretty much stay out of trouble. My days of adventuring are behind me. There are many ancient tombs in the desert. Most of them are already plundered, but I imagine that some have remained hidden. I hear that the creature kills his victims in order to hack off their limbs. I guess that makes me a less likely candidate, eh?
Yes? I've heard tales of walking corpses out in the desert at night, though I've never actually seen one.
The Herodrim used to mummify their highest mages and infuse them with spells that would allow them to protect their tombs, even after death. I have no idea why one of them would be acting so malevolently. Perhaps Drognan or Farah would know more about this.
I believe that the creature you refer to is one of the ancient Horadric mummies from the tombs that lie buried beneath the desert sands. It is unusual for one of his kind to be so far away from his resting place. I sense in this entity a restless and malevolent spirit.
I hear that beast is after body parts. Does he eat them? Ugh, ghastly.
Oh, hi there.
Not here.
Greetings. I'm Mashif, captain of this ship here. I make port runs around the Twin Seas and occasionally out to Kingsport in Westmarch. I haven't sailed anywhere lately, though. Jaren has ordered me to stay docked here in case of emergency. The Lady Farah has a proud, noble air about her. There are 2 entrances to the sewers, I believe. One of them is right near here, down by the water beneath the docks. I can see it from my ship, and you can bet I keep an eye on it every night.
put that to good use.
I need mana.
I can't carry anymore.
I'll put that to good use.
Blessings to you.
Stay a while and listen.
Good day.
I've just about had my fill of the walking dead. I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Good evening.
Ah, the lost Horadric scroll. What a fortunate turn of events. As the last living Horadrim, I alone have knowledge of its meaning. Now, to read the Horadric runes it bears. The Horadric mages, after binding Bale within Tal Rasha, magically sealed off his burial chamber from the mortal realm. Those same mages also crafted fearsome Horadric staves and imbued them with the special power to open the chamber's hidden door. After nearly losing one to the thievery of a rogue sorcerer, they divided all the Horadric staves into two parts, wooden shaft and metal headpiece, hiding them separately to safeguard them. The Horadrim foresaw our current plight and designed the hiding places to reveal themselves to worthy heroes like you. Collect both parts of a Horadric staff and unite them using a Horadric cube. Then you may enter Tal Rasha's burial chamber. Greetings, my friend. Have you spoken to Jaren yet? He's quite a remarkable leader for being such a young man. Then again, the old blood has always run strong in this land. If you haven't already, tell Atma that Radamant is dead. It may help to ease the weight of her mourning.
Wariv may not remember me, but I helped him out when I was a young paladin. There's no need for me to remind him. The rewards for honor will not come in this life. As you have helped Atma and all of us, so shall I help you.
There's nothing the right portion can't cure. Ah, the sweetest desert flower. That's Atma. Even my strongest brew can't bring back her family, though. Little of what I am able to hear is of any value. Radaman's death, however, is news worth hearing. I'm sure Atma will be glad to hear of this.
Good evening. There used to be a lot of brothels here. I guess the trouble scared all the women away. Or maybe they're safe in Jaren's palace.
Good evening. There are many ancient tombs in the desert. Most of them are already plundered, but I imagine that some have remained hidden. We ran into one of those old tomb guardians when I ran with my bandits. I know they aren't easy foes to face, so you sure have my respect. Have you told Atma yet?
Greetings. We do a good job in town, but beyond the city gates, you'll find all manner of demons. You've killed Rodamund, eh? That's quite a nice piece of work. If you ever need a job as a mercenary, I'd be happy to sign you up.
Good day. Elzix is a sly one, I'll give him that. Of course, he never tries to cheat me. He knows what my magic skills can do. From what you tell me, it would seem that Rodamant was bent on the task of reviving his own mummified corpse with the flesh of the living. This is very unusual indeed. It takes an incredible magic power to alter the singular purpose of an undead mind. Perhaps there is a power at work here, which is beyond my ken.
Greetings.
Good day. Have you found those big sand maggots yet? Arrows and all that don't work so well against them. Best thing is hack 'em with a sword or such. Whoa. Rodamant the Fallen, is it? Look, I've fallen off many a bar stool, and no one calls me Geglash the Fallen. They might go so far as to say, Geglash, you've fallen.
Ahoy, mate. There's something Jaren's not telling me. I just don't know what. To my eye, things here in town don't look that bad, especially since Warreef's caravan route opened up. Good job, mate. At night out on my ship, I was often awakened by that fiend's awful moaning. I'll bet I rest easier now.
They say that the taste of vengeance is bittersweet, but I find it to my liking. In addition to my undying gratitude, I have spoken on your behalf with the rest of the townspeople. The merchants have agreed to show their gratitude by offering their wares and services at lower rates. Oh, Jaren wants to see you too. You'll find him in front of the palace.
You may not.
I have heard of your many deeds of skill and bravery. I feel I can trust you with something I have been hesitant to speak of. Drognin and I have concluded that the Dark Wanderer who passed through here recently was Diablo himself. Drognin believes that Diablo is searching the desert for the secret tomb where the great Horadric mage Tal Rasha keeps Baal imprisoned. You must find Diablo and put an end to the terrible evil that has fallen upon our city. Drognin is wise and is sure to have some helpful advice for you as to how Tal Rasha's tomb may be found. It may take you quite some time to find the tomb. May you be ready when you do.
Atma's been telling everyone what you've done for her. Be very careful, my friend. I think I've seen enough recently not to doubt that these tombs exist. And if they do, they are most certainly guarded by terrible creatures.
Yes? It is well known that there are 7 great Horadric tombs hidden beneath the sands in the furthest reaches of the desert. One of them surely must be Tal Rasha's prison. You must explore each of the tombs to find Tal Rasha's exact location. Of course, Diablo is searching for the tomb as well. No one can guess as to what terrors he has unleashed in his search. For trade in magic,
When Tal Rasha chose to embody the spirit of Baal, he knew his doom was to wrestle eternally against the will of the greater evil. Look around you and ask yourself, has the battle been won or lost? Ah, the sweet.
As you have helped Atma and all of us, so shall I help you. Legend has it that Tal Rasha lies imprisoned within his tomb, forever struggling to keep the Lord of Destruction bound. His was a selfless act, although perhaps foolhardy.
Good day. If you haven't...
Put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. Put that to good use.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Not in town. I can't carry anymore.
It is an honor to serve you.
Good evening.
Hello.
Not here. I need mana.
Good day.
You have quite a treasure there in that Horadric cube. According to Horadric lore, the cube can restore a Horadric staff. To do it, use the cube as you would a scroll. When the cube opens, place both pieces of the staff into it and use the cube's transmute power. You'll be pleased to know that the cube has other alchemical uses as well. 6 gems plus 1 sword transmute into a socketed longsword. You may also transmute 2 quivers of crossbow bolts into 1 quiver of arrows, while 2 quivers of arrows yield 1 quiver of bolts. I must leave it to you to discover other formulae. Diablo nears his goal. We have little time to lose. Remember, my friend, that Andariel gave herself willingly to Diablo's cause. It would be prudent to assume that the other evils will attempt to aid their master as well. Greetings, my friend.
Hello. Legend has it that Tal Rasha lies imprisoned within his tomb, forever struggling to keep the Lord of Destruction bound. His was a selfless act, although perhaps foolhardy. The shrines in the desert are leftover artifacts from the Great Sin War that ravaged these lands almost 1,000 years ago. They still function, but most travelers believe them only to be remnants of the distant past.
I'll put that to good use.
Good day.
Good day.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
Good day. I've heard legends of the tomb of Tal Rasha, but I thought they were just old tales meant to scare young children. Mashif seldom patronizes my establishment. I think he prefers to stay out there on his leaky ship.
The Staff of Kings! You astound me, my friend. You have discovered the shaft portion of a Horadric staff. I trust you know how to use a Horadric cube to unite the shaft with its headpiece.
How may I help you?
Hello. Welcome to my shop. Oh, I have great faith in Graves. He seems to have things well in hand. Claw vipers. This outer darkness mirrors the inner blackness of their souls. It is they who have eclipsed the sun, I'll wager. They are a venomous band. When Tal Rasha chose to embody the spirit of...
Greetings.
Stay a while and listen.
This unnatural nightfall is no doubt caused by evil sorcery. Drognan might know what we are dealing with. Oriv may not remember me, but...
Drognan may have some advice on this matter. I think I'll speak with him myself.
Greetings. In addition to my public house, there used to be several brothels doing business here. When the troubles first started in the desert, the Harem Guild sought sanctuary within the palace. Of course, Jaren was glad to oblige. I'll bet they're finding many ways to repay him for his protection. Drognan the wizard will have some idea as to what is happening.
Good evening. Oh, I'd go with you to those tombs, but, I don't like all that living dead stuff. This whole place is one big ale fog. Have you found those big sand maggots yet? Arrows and all that don't work so well against them. Best thing is to hack them with a sword or such.
Hello. Oriv is a good friend. We've shared many tales, he and I. If we had it all to do over again, I believe we'd both be explorers of some renown. I'm sorry, I can't help you much here. Now, if the tombs were across the ocean, then I'd be the guy to talk to. This permanent darkness is very unsettling. It would make navigation by stars easier for me, though.
Good morning. Be very careful, my friend. I think I've seen... The sun has grown disgusted with the terrible deeds it must shine upon each day. Damnation is upon us all. That old desert
Good day. To any who aid me in the defense of Lut Gholein, I pledge my support. Passage east, wealth, honor, all are due to those who help my city. My astrologers failed to predict this eclipse. You should seek Drognan's advice. For trade it.
Good evening. Farah is a good woman. She seems very sad, but seldom speaks of her past. She's good to the poor and helps people when she can. That makes her all right in my book. 2 men arrived late last night bearing a story about evil magic. They said they saw a gathering of giant snake creatures performing some arcane ritual. They sound like the serpent men of the desert.
Good day. I haven't talked much to Farah. She keeps to herself most of the time. I get the feeling that she doesn't like us mercenary types much. This midday darkness reeks of foul magic. My men and I are trying to keep the peace, but this kind of thing really scares people.
I've been researching this lengthy eclipse, and I believe it to be the work of claw vipers. Find their temple beneath the desert sands, and you may find the source of this curse. I've heard of your friend Cain. He is the last of the Haradrim. You would do well to heed whatever advice he has to give you.
I am overburdened. Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Yes?
Blessings to you.
It is good to know that the sun shines once again.
Oh, claw vipers are fond of magical artifacts. Did you happen to find one in their temple? When Tal Rasha... I've traded my potions to Arif many times. Yes, they seem to fetch a good price in the Western lands.
Good day. Drogman seems to have taken you into his confidence. This is good, for you will benefit from his wisdom. Graze is a fine warrior and leader, but in his heart he will always be a mercenary for hire. I cannot be loyal to those who have no loyalty to themselves.
Excellent. You have a Horadric staff. Carry it with you into Tal Rasha's tomb. Find within the tomb the chamber whose floor is inset with the circle of 7 symbols. Place the staff into the receptacle you find there. That will open the secret passage into Tal Rasha's burial chamber. But be prepared for a fight. You'll likely have to kill Tal Rasha to destroy Baal. Greetings, my friend.
Tell me your troubles. You have done well to restore light to our world. Mashif seldom patronizes my estate.
Good day. Yeah, mischief's okay, I guess. But I'll be damned if I ever get on a ship. I don't even like to drink water. So this is daylight. It's overrated.
Good day. The Lady Farah has a proud, noble air about her. So, did you plunder any booty?
Good day. With renewed daylight, one may gather the wits that were scattered about like restrictive undergarments in the darkness.
Yes? Mashif is an honorable man, but I fear that he is growing impatient with me about impounding his ship. I dare not tell him what's really happening in this city. The sun again shines on Lut Gholein. I'm beginning to like you, traveler.
What you need? Giglash is a fool who would fight his own shadow if he could. Fighting's all he ever thinks about. It takes but one eye to revel in the beauty of our restored sun.
Who goes there? Atma seems to be a fine woman, but I'm sure the loss of her family has made her lonely. Perhaps I should go over and console her when I get off duty tonight. I'm glad that's over with.
I've been researching the old records, trying to find the location of Tal Rasha's tomb. Though I haven't found the tomb itself, I may have a good lead for you. The great Viserai summoner, Horizon, built his arcane sanctuary somewhere around here. He was a powerful spellcaster and kept demons as slaves within the sanctuary. I've been researching the old records, trying to find the location of Tal Rasha's tomb. Though I haven't found the tomb itself, I may have a good lead for you. The great Viserai summoner, Horizon, built his arcane sanctuary somewhere around here. He was a powerful spellcaster and kept demons as slaves within the sanctuary. He kept a close eye on great events too, such as the imprisonment of Baal within Tal Rasha's tomb. If you could find Horizon's sanctuary, I'm sure that it would hold some clue as to the tomb's location. Though I doubt Horizon is still alive, you must proceed with caution. There's no telling what could be waiting inside. When I spoke of this with Lord Jaren, he asked that I send you to him. Perhaps he knows of a secret entrance or the like. You did well in destroying the Claw Vipers. We are all glad to see the sun return to its former glory.
When the troubles began here, I allowed the terrified harem guilds to join me within the safety of the palace. All was fine until one night. Screams echoed up the stairwells from the harem. My guards arrived to find the poor girls being slaughtered by a merciless band of hell-spawned demons. My brave guardsmen tried to push the demons back into the mysterious rift from which they came. Ever since, my men have fought a losing battle. Demons have continued to pour through the rift into the palace. Ultimately, I hired Graze and his mercenaries to help protect the rest of my fair city. Drognin believes that the arcane sanctuary lies buried underneath this palace, since Lut Gholein occupies the site of an ancient Viserai fortress. My palace is open to you now. Take care. Mashif is an honorable. The sun...
Welcome to the palace.
Stay a while and listen.
I can't. One could get lost in here.
Yes?
Greetings.
Not enough mana.
I'll put that to good use.
Good day.
Hello.
Greetings.
How may I help you?
hate staining my hands with the blood of foul sorcerers.
Seekers of the tomb of Tal Rasha will find it through the portal. But know that the glowing glyphs recorded here in my arcane sanctuary are the signs of the 6 false tombs. The missing 7th sign marks the tomb of Tal Rasha. Of the Horadrim, he might be called the foremost. It was a shining but brief moment for the mage clans when they set aside their differences and worked together against the common enemy. The Horadrim relentlessly pursued the 3 across the desolate empires of the east and even into the uncharted lands of the west, leaving the Archangel Tyrael's hands unblemished. Presuming the 3 to be vanquished, the Horadrim's unstable fellowship began to dissipate. Abandoning their sacred charge to safeguard the 3 soul stones, the disparate mage clans began to squabble amongst each other over petty differences. Their conflicts not only dissolved their brotherhood, but strengthened the evils which they had buried beneath the cold earth.
You must move quickly now, friend, for Diablo is undoubtedly close to finding what he seeks. Find the tomb of Tal Rasha before he frees the Lord of Destruction. I hope that this false summoner found peace in death. Unfortunately, it is more likely that he will be dragged down into hell by the demons he was bound to. Let this be a lesson to you. Demonic magic is a quick path, but its powers are seductive and deadly. Stay a while and listen. I hope...
Good morning. Mashif is an honest man as far as I can tell. He has never pestered me about my past. I feel no pity for that would-be summoner. His terrible ambition for demonic power was his undoing. You merely hastened the inevitable. Legend has it...
Hello. Oh, deafness has its advantages, you know. I'm no longer forced to overhear the tedious gossip of others. Horizon's urinal? Oh, journal. Yes, well, glad you found it. Such a shame about those poor harem girls, huh? I shall miss them deeply. I mean, their conversations, of course.
Yes? I guess you'll be heading to the tombs now. I hear that they're in the deepest desert regions. By ship is the only way eastward from here. I believe Captain Mashif has a small trading vessel moored at the docks. Well, the news going around town is very unsettling. Apparently, we were in more danger than anyone thought. Good work, friend. You may have saved all our skins.
Such is always the fate of those who meddle with evil.
I feel no pity. Faith is stronger than any armor. The shield will protect the body, but faith will strengthen the courageous heart.
Greetings. I've heard legends of the tomb of Tal Rasha. You're more the hero than I could have dreamed. Perhaps there is hope for us after all.
Hey! Ha! I wish Jaren would have let me in the palace. I would have saved those girls and kicked demon ass back to the fire pits of hell. Oh, I'd go. The way I see it, well, it's all pretty blurry.
Good to see you. That braggart Geglash says he fears neither man nor beast. Yet when I offer to take him out to sea, he quakes with fear. So, now we know Jaren's little secret. Well, I guess I can see why he wanted me to stay, though. I'm just glad it didn't come to that. Now he tells me to wait some more, in case you need to get out of here. Well, for you, I'll do it. Maybe they'll mention me in the epic ballads, eh? Well, you've got what you're after. Now get a move on before it's too late.
Good day. I thank you for your heroic aid. I'm also glad that you found something you were looking for. The journal should help you find the true tomb of Tal Rasha. Hopefully there is still time to get there before Diablo. Go now, and good luck. The demonic force that was emanating from the corrupted sanctuary has dissipated. I thank you greatly for your help. Now we can look to rebuilding our lives.
Welcome to the Desert Rain. Geglash is a fool who would fight his own shadow if he could. Fighting's all he ever thinks about. News of the tragedy in the palace is spreading fast. How awful. And to think, this whole time I thought Jaren and his guards were in there playing with the harem girls. You make me long for the days of glory, when I had both hands, both eyes, and more of a foot.
Good day. Drognan's a mystery to me. Then again, I never did trust mages much. So, Horizon's been dead for some time. I take it you at least found what you were looking for. Unbelievable. The harem girls are dead? The palace guard's been fighting off demons from the cellar? How could that happen without my knowledge?
Ask. And Mashif and his vessel should remain here, lest we risk taking demonic stowaways to other lands. You have found Horizon's journal. Excellent. But I must caution you. The mark of the true tomb of Tal Rasha is sought, if not already known, by Diablo. I needn't elaborate on the implications of that. Larger forces are moving inexorably towards us. You must now make haste to the tombs.
Blessings to you.
Yes?
Greetings.
Need some help?
I thank you for my freedom, but I did expect you earlier. I am the Archangel Tyrion. I came here to prevent Diablo from freeing his brother Baal, but I have failed. Now terror and destruction roam free throughout your world. Even now, they head towards the eastern capital of Kurast, to the very heart of the Zakarum Temple. There they hope to find their eldest brother, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, who was imprisoned there ages ago. If the three prime evils unite, they will be invincible. Though it is unclear as to what their aims are, it is certain that they must be stopped at all costs. I am broken, and the energies that tie me to this world are diminishing rapidly. You must take up this quest and prevent the three brothers from reuniting. You must cross the sea and search for Diablo and Baal in Kurast. Now, hurry, mortal. Time is running out for all of us.
I have failed. Diablo has freed his accursed brother. The world remains at their mercy.
The Archangel Tyriel was the one who gave the Soul Stones to the Horodrum 260 years ago. It is highly unusual for the forces of heaven to so directly interfere with man's destiny. but Tyrael was said to act of his own volition. We have never been able to discern why. Perhaps he goes against the consensus of heaven because he doubts our ability to defend ourselves. Or perhaps he sees more threat than his peers. Where the actions of hell often seem straightforwardly bent on destruction, the motives of heaven are unfathomable. Now make haste. Both Diablo and Baal must be stopped before they join with their brother Mephisto. If the three prime evils unite once again, the world as we know it will be no more. I hope that...
This is terrible news. Baal is in possession of one of mankind's most powerful mages, and the Lord of Terror guides his path. They must be stopped, for I am sure they mean to free their elder brother Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, who lies imprisoned under the corrupted city of Kurast. I fear you are walking into a great evil, but your faith can save you. May you walk in the light always. Geglash is too confident in his abilities. A warrior's true strength is in his heart. Greetings.
I'm sorry things didn't turn out as you had hoped. Go and remember us fondly. You know, you bothered me far less than most.
Never fear, my friend. You did the best you could. I suspect that Diablo and Baal are now heading east towards Kurast. You will find them. I know you will.
You have done very well. Few could have come this far, let alone discover the true tomb of Tal Rasha. Unfortunately, I hear that Diablo and Baal have eluded your grasp. This is most unfortunate. If you wish to travel east, I have authorized Mashif to give you passage by sea. I imagine he should be very anxious to leave by now. Good luck on your quest, and thank you again for saving my beloved city. You will always be welcome in Lut Gholein, my friend.
You may enter the palace. Hi there. I heard that Diablo has managed to best you, at least for the time being. I hope you catch up with him soon, and send him back to hell for good.
Yes, citizen. I've heard that your foe got away from you this time. Well, look at it. So, I've heard that your foe got away from you this time. Well, look at it this way. You've got the demons on the run. If you're going to be leaving then, well, thanks for your help.
This is a serious setback. It is most unfortunate that Tal Rasha has been consumed by Baal's destructive influence. There are many secrets known to the Haradrim which could be used by Baal against us. You must travel east by sea to Kurast and stop Diablo and Baal before they free their eldest brother Mephisto. The lands of the Eastern Empire are not the same as they used to be. There's been little word for some time. Speed is of the essence. Go quickly, my friend. May the fates smile on you. Good evening. Mashif and his vessel should remain here.
You have proven to be the greatest of heroes, and I am honored to call you friend. Thank you for bringing peace to our lives again.
Yes? You're an inspiration and such a hero that it makes me look twice as bad. You're okay. Hey, just save some glory for us little guys, huh?
Jaren tells me I should take you east to Kurast. I haven't been there for several years, but rumor has it things are pretty grim. Well,